What if the real reason you say yes isn't kindness but fear of a 3-second silence? That awkward pause after saying no is powerful enough to override your values. And most people lose to it every single time, without even realizing it. I once said yes to something I didn't want to do. Not because I agreed, but because I didn't want to be the only one who said no. And that moment taught me something important. Peer pressure doesn't feel like pressure. It feels like social survival. Peer pressure isn't obvious. It's a silent force that pulls you toward group behavior. Not through force, but through discomfort. And most people trade their values just to avoid a few seconds of awkwardness. But the real battle isn't with people. It's inside your own nervous system. Your brain treats rejection as danger, so when you try to say no, it triggers anxiety. That's where most people lose control. So don't react immediately. Use the pause rule. The moment you feel pressured, stop. Count to 5 silently. Because in that gap, you move from emotion to logic. And that tiny pause is where control comes back. For small pressure, don't just say no, redirect it. For example, person, hey, can you come with me for a minute? You, I can't right now, but tell me what it's about and I'll check in later. Or person, can you quickly give me your opinion? You, I'm a bit tied up right now, but I'll give it proper attention later. You're not rejecting the person. You're just delaying the moment, and that protects your boundary without creating tension. But not all pressure is light. Sometimes it's alcohol, risky behavior, or things that go against your values. And in those moments, you don't negotiate, you defend. If people keep pushing, use the no loop. Pick one line and repeat it without changing it. Person, come on, just try it. You, no thanks, I'm not into that. Person, everyone's doing it. You, no thanks, I'm not into that. Person, don't be boring. You, no thanks, I'm not into that. At first, they push. Then they test you. Then they stop. Because there's nothing left to break. Sometimes pressure happens because your no feels personal. So remove the tension. I've got a personal rule about this, but you guys enjoy. Now it's not about them. It's just your boundary. And when people understand that, pressure disappears. And if the environment keeps pushing your limits, leave. No debate, no explanation. Because every time you stay in a place that breaks your boundary, you lose trust in yourself. And that is the real cost. Most people will watch this and forget it. A few will use just one of these rules this week and completely change how people treat them. Which one will you try first?